we're not gonna have any pickles left for the sandwiches, guys.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, seriously, you could do it though. Now that I've seen you in the commercials now, Maddie could finish a jar of pickles in like 2 minutes. I'm not even kidding. Do you think that's a, you know how they joke like, when you're pregnant, you have weird cravings like pickles and ice cream?
Yes.
Have you always just loved pickles?
I've always loved pickles.
Yeah, I love
like
it.
when I went to my grandparents' house one time, I took their jar of pickles and ate the whole thing in one day, and they were astonished and somewhat, I think, disgusted. They're like, Madison! Okay, so we've decided we're gonna try to reconstruct the first one. But what we did during the break and what we're gonna do again, just to smash it down a little bit further, is we took this one that has not been cooked yet. We're gonna press it down. That way it's a little bit flatter when we put it onto the skillet here. And
you know what I realized didn't help us is we put so much of that sauce.
Yeah, that's why, because like even right now it's all coming out on the sides.
Like that cheese is just.
It's all coming now, it's all coming.
And the pickles are not really cooperating.
Oh my gosh, it's not even on the bread.
Okay,
There we go.
happening? Okay, so do you want to put in this, the new one, or the old one again?
Well, I would like for both of them, so maybe we start with the new one since this one is semi-cooked, or maybe we go.
More butter then.
I really don't know what the best answer is to this, but let's just.
I don't either. Okay, I put a little bit more butter. Let me get a little bit more butter.
Okay.
Because yeah, this is not sticking together, and I.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do you want to do this side of the thing? So you have the other side of it? Because this one's already cooked on this side.
Whatever you think.
Okay, there we go.
You know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna set that and just set it, forget it.
Okay.
Because there's nothing else I can do.
Yeah.
I mean, we just have to wait. Yeah, maybe smashing the bread ahead of time could have helped.
Yeah. Or, yes. And even if you wanted to, like, take out the middle of the bread to give it a little bit more room for that sauce to sit, and then the ham to kind of, like, lay in there, if you
like
will.
pulled pork?
Yeah.
Because if you dip it in the sauce, it's really good.
I was gonna say, if all else fails, take some sauce, put some pulled pork on it, and have yourself a little Sammy. You have the ends of the bread.
Just saying, the pork with the sauce already good, so I can't imagine how it looked.
And you know what else? Pickles.
I'm gonna try one. I'm not a huge fan of pickles. It's
Purple?
not my go-to.
They're running. I love pickles. Ah, I could eat them all day.
And yet you said you don't like dill?
The dill seasoning itself is a little strong for me in certain things. Like I wouldn't go and buy dill and start eating on it. Like
no, but putting it in recipes, because I found a dill spread, like the dill cream cheese spread that you put on bread.
I can do that.
It looked really good.
Dill spread on bread. Okay, do we want to take a look at this yet?
Let me turn the heat back up then, because I
Okay.
don't know if it's had long enough to even toast, but.
That's the top. Here.
I'm just trying to move that over a little bit. There
Oh,
we go.
did you want to check
yeah.
the bottom?
Here we go.
Ah. It does look good. I think that's okay.
And we're gonna, I think, have to cut them on here.
Yeah, or
once they're done.
we can, yeah.
But here's the thing. This slid off again, though. Dag nabbit. Now we're cooking cheese. Okay,
Here's
I'm
a
gonna take
cleaner
this off.
surface. Here.
I gotta take this off because the cheese is now melting onto the pan.
Okay.
Okay, so now let me put some more butter and then
Okay.
we'll try. This is chaos in the kitchen today, guys.
Yeah, it really is. Good chaos.
We've smashed it, right?
Yep, we smashed it twice.
Okay, here we go.
Once, twice, 3 times smashed. Okay.
I'm more hopeful for this one.
I am too. But that's why you live and you learn. You have to make mistakes to be better in the future.
You learn, you live,
You learn. You got easy. You lose. You learn.
Thank you.
Who sings that?
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette. Okay. All right.
Man,
do you want
I
me to
can
go
do
ahead and
pork.
cut this?
Sure.
Ah,
Do a little more of an angle. There we go.
go for it.
Sorry. Maddie, I'm not criticizing. Constructive criticism in a positive atmosphere.
Yes. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at
It's
all.
cutting. I just don't know how warm this stuff is. Because we were talking, remember we were talking before the show about should we heat this up, heat that? The pork is hot,
Yeah.
this is hot. That actually looks pretty.
Yeah. Sorry, there's your pickle.
No, you're
I didn't
good.
want to throw it
You're
away
good.
if you wanted it.
I'm gonna set this over here for when we need a shot. And I think this one might be actually better. Oh, it's moving. It's moving, Maddie.
It's moving, grooving. Oh. Okay, here.
This is chaos.
How can we do this?
How can we get this back on?
Okay, ready, set, go.
That cheese is completely on the pan now.
All right. Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna flip it.
Flip it.
Just flip it.
There we go.
That is a sight. That is a sight.
Sight only chaotic chefs could
Chaotic
love.
chefs can only.
All right, do you want to go ahead?
Let's get a shot of this one over here when you have time, and then we'll try it, and then we'll try this one because I
Gotta
feel like
try
it's.
all of them.
Producer Jake, what do you think?
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, well now it's chaos.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna move this over.
Okay.
Guys, we are not Cuban sandwich makers, that's for
Yeah.
sure. I'm just gonna move this over here. Sorry, Matt.
It's okay.
Get it out of there. Guys, it is what it is.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
There we go. You're taking a look at this right now.
It's not that bad.
It is flippity floppity.
Flippity floppity flippity flop. Okay, so there's the one, the first one. Here's the second one. So.
I'm just gonna dig in because I can't take it anymore. This
Okay.
is.
Now I bet the flavor's gonna be outstanding. I don't even know where to start.
Just imagine if it had all stayed on the sandwich.
It's not too bad.
What's odd is, did I get any pickle on that?
It is.
Keep sliding. Oh,
It's falling
slid.
off.
Well, I should have known. Okay.
Once I got to the pickle, that crunch, not bad. And the sauce is not that bad either.
Can I say, Jake,
But now my makeup's gonna be all over the place.
producer Jake knows way more about this than I do. Is this the typical bread you would use, or could you use a different type of bread that's flatter so it wouldn't all fall out? Okay, Jake just said there's a Cuban bread that's harder to find in these parts that would be easier to use. But again, hindsight 2020. But I think overall the flavor is nice.
Oh, and so, may I please have a drag? Thank you.
Juicy.
Juicy for sure. There's a lot of flavor, but I think I'm getting the most ham taste. So, okay.
Wow, that went by fast.
Preparation, what do we give it?
Preparation -5.
0. But overall product, Jeremy?
Oh, I mean flavor, it's a 9.5,
Yeah. Okay.
but not fun making.
Not fun making. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 9.5 as well.
Because it tastes good, it was just very
It
hard
is
to
a little hard to eat when you have makeup
Yeah.
on, because it's gonna, but
All right, till next
next time we're dishing it.
Today's Dishin' It is sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters.